Meet me at the coffee shop. Hey, hey, meet me at the coffee shop. Hey, you guys, this impromptu live I decided to do this morning. Meet me at the coffee shop. I have some things to discuss. I had to go out and get me some coffee. Do you got what you need? I'm just wondering. I'm asking a couple of people that this morning. Yeah, I sure am. Do you have what you need? Because it's given this right here.
All my life, I had to fight.
You had to fight all your life, honey. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna talk this morning because we have time, and Ro is on his way. I'm about to make a little bit of money this morning. I can make money the way I want to. I wonder, can some others do the same? I have options. I'm gonna say that. Hold on. I got options on how I can make my money. Okay. All right. Do you have options? I think you need to get your options together when you're over there worried about something that we could put on a decade, baby. We could say it happened a decade ago. It happened a decade. You gonna get paid off something that done happened a decade ago? Not being on somebody else shit. I said it. I hope that person. Hopefully they'll get something. But you ain't getting. You ain't getting nothing. Especially, hold on. We gonna put this out this morning right here. We gotta. I'm not saying it's a teaching class. I can't teach nobody nothing over here except myself. But I know when I can speak on something with a definition. Hold on. Now check this out. When you got 2, 3 on, I don't like him. I do not. I don't like. I don't like him. Okay. So you don't like me, but you talking about me. What does that make you? A hater. Clock it. That's a hater then. Hello, what's going on? I don't want a username. Good morning, baby. Happy Saturday to you too, boo. I've been a little messy this morning. Hey there, my S Hutch. S Hutchina. Good morning. Good morning, boo. So yeah, that makes you a hater. I think you need to get that out of your uh life routine because you have things to do. It sounds to me like, oh, so you're gonna be mad if I ask you this. Do you got everything that you need? Because see, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Let me tell you about Rose present because you've seen people seem to be worried about what the past, and then they still putting frosting on the past. You doing that in your pastime? Okay, well I'm gonna talk about Rose present. Right now, I got everything that I need. I have a coffee in my hand. I have somebody gave me a nice old critique to help me as I continue to make more money. Now we dealing with people that they keep scripting channels. What channel are you on over there, sir? How you gonna script a channel on top? You had one channel. I mean, I think that's still the same channel. You got to keep scripting it. When are you ever gonna make it on YouTube? You don't want to? Why you gotta keep talking about somebody that you hate? You don't like. Oh, I hate is a strong word. You done said you hated me a couple of times. Why you're a hater though? Oh no, you are a hater. We've clarified that this morning. You're a hater. But do you got all that you need? I mean, you talk like you got it all together because it's a whole. We go if I'm gonna dig into your past, you aren't crazy no more, and we need to stop calling you crazy because I think you're gonna start trying to put papers on somebody. You know how they doing over here. So you're not crazy no more. You were never crazy. See, that's how we know you a liar. Because now you won't never crazy. Well, check this out. What Ro is bringing from here on, I already said it. very much clear, we gonna get quite logical over here. So you ain't crazy no more, right? While y'all stay over there and you keep on adding frosting. You can add as much frosting to the pans as you want. I'm working on options. I have options, honey. Okay, so right after I end this video, I'm about to go and I'm about to make me some money. Okay, can you say the same? People ain't over here ain't worried. You ain't worried about money. Apparently, you ain't worried about money. You over here worried about somebody's past that you hate. Keep dwelling on the past. That ain't gonna get you nothing. It's not gonna get you paid. Apparently, it's gonna keep you limp. Don't keep you limp over there. Watch yourself, partner. Hey there, Bond Dog. I'm not about to. I'm not taking it easy on nobody. Here we go. This why. Oh, they ain't gonna let me do it, y'all. It's not gonna. Oh no. Yes, it is. There you go. Go ahead and throw this out.
Shit, why ma pa dore? C'est bon Dieu ma pa dore là. What? What is it?
Can you suck for me?
Qui ça?
Just anti-suicide.
Suck for you for what?
No,
No,
come
babe.
on.
How many times I have to tell you that? My mouth is for praising Jesus. That's it. First of all, your penis is have a lot of extra skin on that. I have to pull the skin back to do that for you. I can't. Remember what happened last time? Like Daniel from say I have to go to the hospital. They have to sew my mouth back.
That's what you need. You need somebody to do that for you. My month is for praising Jesus. All right. Oh, drinking coffee too. Y'all, this coffee is good this morning. I had to give me a hot thing of coffee to start my day off. I'm about to go ahead and make my video where I'm be making some income. Apparently, others should have been able to do the same. See, I mean, I came out here and yeah, I started this stuff over here, but I know where I need to go to make me, a little bit of money from here to there. It keeps you happy. When you know how to make your income, mhm. But, I don't think it's going to make you too happy when you can't find out apparently what you need. But see, that's how you know it's good when you say, hold on, let me distance myself from this individual. I've distanced myself from certain people because you can see that they ain't about ish. They want to stay in that same realm of things, kicking up with people. Like, when are you going to learn how to not, like, every time you look up, who's going to keep going down that path with you? Not roll. I'm not going down that path of every time you go up and down on somebody. 1 minute you good with them, now you're not good with them no more. You love that. That's what you like. You can keep on in that pathway, but it ain't helping you. Is it helping you get to your goal? Apparently, you got everything that you need. So now it's time for you to stop being a hater then. Find somebody that's going to pull back that skin. That's what you need to do. Ebony, what's going on this morning, baby? Hey, boo. I've taken quite a bit of advice. I got somebody still helping me out. I still got people helping me out. Who helping you? Who is helping you? Know what you need to do. I got what I need. I can just come up here and talk shit because I want to. Where am I at? Where road need to be? You got people over there talking about something that happened years on years. I've been on trips after trips. You need to go meet your first person over here in the B sector, bitch. How about that? When you gonna meet your first person in the B sector? Is this where you wanna be? When you gonna meet your first person? I done met people over here. They've had their opinion of who they feel me to be. Who are you? Who the hell are you? Somebody up here talking shit. That's it. That's all. But what have you over the years of you being up here and now so you're no longer crazy. You ain't crazy no more. And we're gonna get into some other things too this morning. Like other individuals bringing these are people saying that they don't like you. So you don't like what I bring to the table. Okay. Am I so I'm not what is it? So you just throwing it out there. Then you throwing out things falsely. They always say, can't nobody tell your story like you can. Ain't no point. I'm not gonna keep shit up. Nope. Let the person that you like tell you the story the way they want to tell it. Go ahead and do that. Because, see, one thing I know is I wasn't the only person there. Just like you won't. You won't the only person there, so I already know it ain't no point in me coming out here wasting my time with that. Nope. I'm gonna go and make me a video where I'm gonna make me some money. All this over here is nonsense, honey. That's the way I look at it now. Because I know where I can go. And I'm gonna keep saying it. And make me a little bit of cash. This is entertainment. Anyways, y'all, I really don't have a lot more. Ebony, you say I adore you in your rants. Oh, thank you, boo. I'm gonna throw this out. This is a good statement though. If you got people sitting around, certain people sitting there, I don't like him. I can't stand him. So you're a hater. Okay, we're gonna categorize you as a hater. Because you can tell my story, parts of my story better than I can. So okay then, hater. And you add your little, ain't it funny when haters having a conversation and then they don't know who done put on more frosting than the next one. They ready to attack each other. You don't know who. Just put the frosting on that's gonna give you an extra belly, whore. Just put that on. Slap that on so you can take your ass into somebody's gym and go to exercise. I talked to a guy yesterday, and he was telling me how they got us fat. This is the reason that we fat. I looked at him. I said, "This is why we fat." That's what he said. I looked down at his belly. I said, "Boy, if you don't go to the gym, get on my face." Get out my face and go to the gym and have you a sweet potato. Get your sweet potato. Stop eating all that starchy. Okay, them starchy potatoes. Get your sweet potato. Go sit down somewhere. Got people over there drinking beer. Look at your beer belly, whore. And you wonder why you're still mad. Drink your beer then. Drink your beer. And find somebody that's gonna pull that skin back. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, people I guess are gonna continue to be haters. Things that happen. See, and that's the sad thing. When you run your mouth and you bring up things from years and years ago, you're gonna get it wrong. You're gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Take that and see what you're gonna get with it. I have never been invited to nobody's wedding. No real wedding, anyways. I've never, not on YouTube. I've never been invited to a wedding. So y'all take that and deal with it as you must. Yes, I'm being petty. I've never been invited to no wedding. That's what they was talking about on YouTube. Take that and y'all can do whatever the hell you want with it. I'm about to go and make some money. That's how bad it's gotten. That's how bad. See this? Have you? I know exactly what I was invited to. So go ahead with that and take it out. I know what I was invited to. It won't no wedding. They said I was invited to a wedding. Anyways, you guys, so y'all just started my morning. I got my coffee. Thank goodness, y'all. I needed my coffee this morning. I was stopped by a train. I said, oh no, I can't do it. Everybody else eating online. Y'all know, yeah, we got a competition later on today. That was all right. That's the only nonsense I really wanted to say this morning. Oh, but I appreciate somebody telling me like a critique, because like I was telling you about that background noise. I know what it is now. I do, so I'm going to go and do something about that. But I don't know. I think I still got one more video that I'm gonna put out. If I don't put it out over on YouTube, I'll put it out on TikTok. And that's about to be a platform that I also have monetized. Check. So while people are still trying to see how they can put the puzzles together with things that have happened in the past of somebody that they don't like, I am doing what I need to do what has Ro been doing since he started YouTube? I say it all the time before YouTube, supporting himself. I could care less how you feel that I am supporting myself. When are you gonna make money off of my supposed failures? When are you gonna do that? It seems like you're dwelling because you can't talk to me no more. I think that's where we get. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more pettier. Is that the way you feel? That's why I asked you, do you have everything that you need? Do you? It doesn't look like it. It don't look like it at all that you got everything that you need, but I could be wrong because I don't know what the fuck going on with you. I haven't talked to you on months, and thank God for it. I don't need it ever. We're just gonna stay just like this. It ain't no fucking making up. I don't need no makeup. Never will, never there, never gonna happen. I will be dead in the grave. And I feel good about it. All the way. I have what I need. I'm not missing nothing. It looks like you are, though. It do. It's definitely giving that, honey. It's giving that you don't got everything that you need. And you probably don't, bitch, because you ain't making no money off of here. So I know you ain't got that part of it. You ain't making no money. Start over. Anytime a bitch got to start a channel over, bitch, you a fucking failure. And you going to stay a failure. And I can talk about it because I am making income from here. You don't want all this shit. You want because see, this is what you was talking about before you say you want crazy no more. How you ain't getting the support, even though you the type of person that you are, but you still want somebody to support you. You don't block the whole fucking. You don't block the whole YouTube. Anyways, let's put on what you say you need. You need a relationship. You need to get your education. You need a better job. You need a house type of home, some type of home. You need, this is what you, a trailer. You need that. Right? When are you going to be working towards that instead of word to death? Oh God, I'm so worried about somebody that I hate. I'm going to make you look pathetic. So nothing nice is over here. Nothing at all. You need to find something else to do with your life. What's going on, Bobby? Bye-bye. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. 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 People are ignorant over there dealing with ignorancy. Go ahead then. Have a discussion on that. Girl, no, it's not impressive. I don't need nobody's content. Where am I at right now? I'm in the present. I am in the present. So whatever you choose to talk about, honey, in the past, you can do. But I'm just looking at you. I'm just looking at the fact that shouldn't you be trying to get with somebody that wouldn't do you like wrong? Shouldn't you be? Unless you must feel like something is still there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't. Not on me side, not on my side. It ain't nothing still there. What I see you getting worse and worse. And I'm stepping further and further away. I don't need nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you. So why people keep saying, and this is all for you. Oh, every time he say he don't like him, he actually do like he don't know what he does like him. That's all on him. That's all on his side of the fence. Too bad. You got to get over it. I don't care what happens to you. I don't. So yeah, it's time for you to end that. Like you were talking about something, they were talking about dead over there. Something dead. Let that die too. You better go ahead and let it die. Because I'm not thinking about it. I said it and I'll say it again. I can be alone. I don't care. I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I don't care. I don't care what nobody up here thinks. Okay, I'm on a totally different vibe when it comes to YouTube, social media, altogether. It can go away. Road will carry on because I already know how how social media is, especially with who I am. I'm not a white person. Let's put that out there. I'm not a white person. So social media is going to do me like it wants to do me. I'm always watch my back when it comes to social media and know that any fucking thing can happen. Love and hate. We're going to talk about it or what? Oh, okay. Oh, what's going on, Ghetto? Ghetto, it's early in the morning. What's up? Oh, what's up, Resto? Yeah, ghetto. We gonna have to talk about that. Oh, okay. Oh, Ebony, you said you about to make a protein iced coffee. I just left the gym and you making me want coffee. Oh Lord, you need more coffee, Ebony. Oh y'all, okay, we got the content maker. What's up, get up? Content maker.
You dragged me yesterday?
Yeah, you know, I was a little mad. I don't think it won't no drag. It was just like
Let me
ghetto
go on mute. Let me
for
go
me.
on mute. Give me a quick recap.
Oh, you say you gotta click the recap.
No, I said let me go on mute. Give me a quick recap so I know what to respond to. I'm on mute.
Oh, okay. So ghetto, I was just like, look, you put me in that situation, ghetto, where it's like, you know, you saying, bro, you know, that's why, you know, I ain't effing with you. I ain't about to F with you. And I'm like, well, ghetto, look, we done been down that path before. Either you gonna deal with me or you not gonna deal with me. You know, because I felt like you was a little mad at me because how I responded to, yeah, maybe what you were going through on the streets. And I wasn't even in that mode of things. You know, I was just sitting there eating. I came in eating and I really didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I should have understood that you were going through, beefing. Beefing is not easy. So maybe I should have came in a little quieter. But I was, I was just coming in regular. And then, you kind of was coming at my croissant. You were coming at that. And
The
I just said
croissant,
a little bit of
cro-
shade.
the croissant and ice cream was nasty, bro. That's not shade. That's a factor. It's disgusting.
Oh, you already tried it?
Who
You
would
tried
even
it
think
before?
of something? Now, if it was a sweet croissant, now you might be on to something because people love their croissants, but not no plain dry croissant that's ready for something to give it flavor.
Yeah. I really did not I ain't like, oh my God, I cared for it so bad. But hey, that's how I thought I saw them eating it. I didn't know. I'm not a huge croissant eater, but I saw it and it was just when I heard the term big back, because I'm trying to gain weight. When I heard that, that's why I wanted to try it. Because I'm like, oh, this may help.
Bro, give it up.
Give it up. You mean give up me trying to gain weight?
Yeah, because there's some people, me and you, we just not built like that. I only started gaining weight when I got older and my metabolism slows down. Your metabolism is different. You could go get it counted if you want. And when the doctor says you'll never be fat. I mean, it's just some people don't have that genetics. Nobody in my family's fat, right? Look at the people around you. You see these ladies that be 80 years old, you be like, how's she built like that? Because some people just have metabolism. They just have natural and only time you gain weight when it slows down, and then you got to hope you gain it where you want it to go. So I got November. I got to go in the gym, bro, because all mines went right to my belly. It won't go. All my muscle parts that I've developed of my whole life from running track and all of that, they won't take any body fat. They reject body fat. This belly of mine, though, where I put the food, is like, all right, I'll hold it here for you.
Oh, really? Yeah, and that's what I heard. Yeah, sometimes it will go to your gut. Do you know how you're gonna suction it from your gut to your limbs? I wonder how that
So
goes.
I'm going. So I'm going to go on November 1st. I don't know. I might not make it. I'm nervous. I'm going to go and try to rip my body apart. I'm going to go and do workouts and run and sprint and try to train like I'm 22 years old. I'm literally going to try at 55. I'm going to try to train like I'm 22. My fear is my body won't respond. It won't recover. A little injury that should last 2 weeks will last 6 months. And then I'll have to give it up because I can't impact golf. But the only way for the muscles to take more, they have to rip apart and have to redevelop themselves, then maybe they'll pull on that additional nourishment. That's what happens to these guys that get really big. A lot of them use drugs. There's so many drugs today too. Like I hate cheating. Like in the 70s and 80s, there was no drugs that was approved by the FDA. The FDA would never approve no shit like that. Nobody was in their pocket. But that's a whole nother conversation for another time. But you got to rip your muscles apart and see if they'll take the new nutrients. And then you got to put the right nutrients in your body. I'm sorry, I talked so long.
Oh no, I appreciate that, Ghetto. Oh wow, that's a lot though. I mean, I'll say only do it, Ghetto, if that's really truly what you want. Um.
Well, I want to see. I
Oh.
want to see. Could I been one of these 6 foot 225 muscle bound dudes, like muscles just popping? I want to see if I could be that. Now I have time to do it. That takes time and eating. So come November, but I also got Miss Ghetto's daughter, who I need to have in the gym, like I have my daughters in the gym. She's extremely talented, and I want to see how far I could push her in track and field to see if she could get a Division I scholarship like my girl. So it's worth it for me to be in the gym. And then in Milwaukee in November, there's nothing else to do from November to March but be in the gym. So that'll
But Ghetto,
be
didn't
that'll
you already had that though, right? Didn't you already have the muscles and stuff? Being that
yeah,
you were,
but this
in
is
track.
this is this is from track. I want to see if I could get 2 times bigger. I want to see if I can multiply. And that's the only way I see eating the way I want to eat because I enjoy my appetite right now. I enjoy the amount of food I eat. I enjoy what I eat. And if I can't keep the belly off, I don't know if I enjoy the belly. I'm telling you now, I don't enjoy. After being 54 years with no belly or 53 years with no belly, to wake up with a belly is a little different for me. I'm not accepting it that way.
Oh, so Ghetto, do you really like when people? Because that's what a lot of people joke with you about up here. Um, when they might be going at you. Do you like that then when they joke with you about it, like, or is
Oh,
it
I don't
something that you
care.
would prefer for them to stop?
I like that it's motivation to go. If I don't want them to talk about it and I want to turn my camera on, then I need to be realistic with myself. I need to go get rid of it or accept the fat jokes. In fact, bleeding. Like, yo, the slam pig is here. A couple of months around my birthday, I lost like 6, 7 pounds and I saw it slim down. So I was like, yeah, I lost weight and I bragged. And the last month has been slow. I've been busy at the job. Anytime I find myself behind that desk long periods of time, weight is coming with it because I just sit there and eat while I bang out financial statements. So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm
Ooh.
not like uppity who will tell you she has a tiny waist when she doesn't. I'm telling you, I got a nice little gut to be 55 years old. I'm on mute.
Oh, okay. I mean, because I feel like we have seen, like your gut expand at times, and then it kind of shrunk in, because you can you do that thing where sink, you can inhale and then it suctions your gut in?
Pause,
Can't you do that?
pause, pause,
Okay, oh my
pause,
bad.
pause. Biggest, that might have been the biggest pause ever.
Oh,
Like I've been on the internet since 2019, and I've been with the gang cats in New York when we were all, yo, that a gay dude say it to me, can you do that thing where you inhale, whoa, whoa,
I didn't even say the word. I didn't even say
whoa.
something.
That was the biggest 80.
You are too funny. No, I just said, but I thought I seen you do that a couple of times on the panel though, where you are, you'll just inhale and then we'll see it kind of flatten down. If as long as you can still do that, and fake it till you make it. Hey, but you don't do it. But do you do that sometimes? Did you do that, or did you just like it was like you said
Nah,
you had lost that little bit of pound?
I don't get, man. Ghetto is, if not for nothing, if y'all don't have, if you don't have, if you had, they said say something indifferent about ghetto. It's not good. It's not bad. You'd have to say I'm transparent. I'm transparent, bro. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't gain nothing from it. I'm transparent because God gave me favor when I didn't deserve it. So I deserve to have a testimony. The one thing about the Pentecostal, the old Pentecostal church that I appreciated the most, because you and learn it. The old Pentecostal church taught me, bro. When you walk in, you look at everybody and see all dressed up. But testimony, if you remember, the old Pentecostal church was early in the morning, man, 7:30, 8 o'clock, right? A lot of people ain't get
Yeah.
there that early. But my grandmother always got there to pray for people's testimony. She wanted to, and she was like, you sit there and be quiet and listen and understand that life ain't easy. That's how my grandmother taught me street smarts. Sitting in church, knowing that God is great and he protects everyone and we love him, but hearing people tell the most tragic, bro, I've heard the most tragic stories, bro. But bro, I've also heard people with cancer all over their bodies and they recovered from it in the 70s and 80s when technology wasn't even. So I've heard some miracles, bro. So testimony is what I believe is the greatest part of faith. Being able to tell your story, telling people you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and this is what you've been through, bro. I don't go to church like I should. I tithe by giving to people who are needy. I don't tithe to the church like I should because the women I'm dating always bug me about it. Miss Ghetto even kicked me in the butt. She's like, "Why you giving that church so much money? We're gonna do a pay it forward program." It's just some people are so anti-church. The church is what I hope St. Peter doesn't knock me away for a row. But with that said, I want you to know that I'm a fab boy, bro.
You say you're what?
I don't suck it in and out. Pause.
Oh,
That was the
I see what
original
you mean.
problem.
Okay,
I
you
don't want you to think
okay.
I lost focus. I just took time. I got a little left-handed cigarette. I'm not playing no golf today. I'm actually having a good morning, bro. I want to be productive today. I want to be productive. I want to be positive. So that's why I wanted to start off this conversation with you. I'm on mute.
Oh, that's awesome. Ghetto Resto. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I saw LaDon coming in. Ghetto Resto wanted you to answer this question if possible. He said he needs to know if you know a good CPA in Texas.
Yeah, I got a prep, brother. I don't have reciprocity. Restaurant might be able to help you depending on what services you need. If you need me specifically to attest to something with the state of Texas, no, I can't attest to anything in the state of Texas. I don't have reciprocity there. But if it's just some preparation of some statements and they don't need attestation sign off, then I'm your guy. I can help you out, bro.
And you
But
know what, Ghetto?
I also can point you to one of my homeboys I play golf with, or a fraternity brother, one of the two.
And Ghetto, you talk about church. I totally, understand that. Especially when you talk about testimonies. I've heard testimonies in my past experiences with church, and I can even, I have my own testimony when it comes to that, like where it helped me, it guided me, and it was from one of my friends. He actually, when he started telling me I needed to go to church, I did, and I started getting a lot more out of church, like motivation and just being able to prepare. How can I put it? Repair myself from where I was, like, because when you a young man growing up, you may be in a mode of being lost. Like, oh, I don't really know what I'm going to do. But church, I got to say, it did help me grow in so many different ways, because while I was, in there, I learned how to take the word throughout my week and use it, in all its abundance. And I saw so many different preachers, because my church was very diverse, wherein it wasn't just, a man doing the church. Like, sometimes we had women as well that came up, guest pastors, and we were able to learn so many different ways of, how I feel pastors to be. And I got to say, I give all of them kudos. Like, I never had one when I was real focused in church that I could say did not do their job, and that we want the word, we need the word in different ways, different structures. And it just, because what we're really, trying to do is, not only, I feel like, believe in the faith, but we want to just learn how to be better people. I think that's what, church is supposed to bring, towards us, because there's so many different distractions, like sometimes I feel like this up here, this is a distraction that, can bring in certain dark activity. darkness, where you say certain things to people. So it's all, I feel like church helps us because we are impatient people. Well, I gotta speak for myself. One thing that is a big weakness of mine, I can be impatient, and sometimes I miss opportunities. I'll say I miss opportunities, and that I feel like can cost me. But as long as I know I have my testimony to bring me back to where I need to go, I feel like I can still have a solid and better building foundation when it comes to who I serve.
Bro, that was so absolutely beautiful. So whoever raised you, they
Thank you.
raised you with a true understanding of the Lord Jesus Christ, and for that, you are a better person. Ro, I don't dislike you at all. My issue with you becomes when you accuse me of starting trouble and doing things. And then when I say, well, Ro, I have respect for you. If you're going to accuse me of doing something, can you at least tell me when I did it? Because you're my guy. And you say you don't want me to mess with you no more. Ro, I'm sub to you. How many times do I click your link? Quite often, right?
Yeah, you definitely support me quite a bit,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you,
I don't
and I
send you
appreciate that.
cash apps, Ro, because quite honestly, I would be uncomfortable sending a gay man cash apps, right? When I
Now,
met
can
you,
I talk to you about that? Though,
go
we gonna
ahead.
have a good conversation. Okay, so all of this, like, okay, I got to get this out right. Oh, all of this, like, how you be saying, oh, hold on, this the this the gay thing, a gay thing. Even when it come down to you fighting, fight, you be like, hold on, you being real soft, and you try to use that. I feel like that's a part of your ammo or something where you try to
No, because honestly, I
divide the
lie. I
gay.
would send Shakim something in a minute, but
Oh
Shakim
yeah, you sure did. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me let you talk.
But Shakim is different. I don't look at Shakim as a gay man. I don't know what it is. I don't look at King Roman as a gay man. Some people lead with it, and I don't look at ODS as a gay man. So you kind of lead with it, bro. You and Rodney, y'all kind of like the same. I don't look at
You
what
give
you call
Rodney more
now
respect than you
Rico
give
is
me,
hard not to, because Rico talks about his sexuality a lot. He talks of, if he didn't talk about it that much, then what you call it? ODS tends to talk about it a little more the others. But I mean, a lot of guys don't. Everybody doesn't come off as gay, even though they are. And
So,
so
do
that
you feel like you could be, and I'm not calling you this, and I'm not even saying there's something wrong. Do you feel like you may still be a little bit homophobic then?
no, I'm not one bit.
You don't take every bit of gay though. You don't take every bit of gay ghetto. From what
I
you're
don't what?
saying here, I feel like you don't like the more feminine guys. Do you feel like I'm feminine?
Now, my personal preference is archaic. I prefer that what you do in your bedroom stays private and you don't lead with it anywhere. And that's
So you can
everybody.
talk about what you
But that's
say in your
every
bedroom.
hold on, bro. But
Yeah, let
that's
me.
everybody. That's my frat brothers that cheat on their wives and sneak girls into their brothers' rooms and be having two women at conferences. I had one brother had three women at conferences. I've been in tough situation at conferences. So do know that historically our organization, these conferences has been a little mini sex pool, right? So with that I say, I don't want nobody leading with their sexual preferences. I want everybody to keep their sex business to themselves.
Ghetto, can I drag you
Yeah,
real quick? Can I get you? Oh, I'm about to. Ghetto, why you up here talking about you want to put dragons in the pretzel? And you got a nerve to come. Come on now,
That's
Ghetto.
a
Then you say you want to put the
joke.
girl in the pretzel.
That's
And
a
then
joke, bro. Bro.
Ghetto. Hey, Stephen.
Bro, you know what
Come
I'm talking
on,
about.
Ghetto. But I mean, okay, so Ghetto,
But that was an
I'm
excellent
not.
response. That was an excellent response.
You play a lot, and you be up here looking at the woman too when they had a competition. It's like I bet you was right there when the woman was in the hill competition when they did the what is it called? The wet t-shirt contest. You know you was up there, you were looking at Love Love titties when she was shaking them things right to left. Ghetto, come on now.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, are you suggesting it's not natural for men and women to be together? Are you suggesting
look,
that?
look at Ghetto. No, I'm not saying that, but Ghetto,
All
so
right,
what you
all
feel
right,
though is
all
not
right.
natural for two men to be
Because
together
I'm
though.
not
I
sure where
mean,
you're going with this.
uh,
You're gonna leave it out your phone, sweetheart.
so you try to say, y'all, you hear Ghetto, he tried to say that she was good for, it's all right for him to talk about, hey, heterosexual things, get a little slick in the mouth.
No, what I'm saying is
Hey,
you
Miss Ghetto.
don't have to be so open about what you do in your bedroom. Flirting in public does not
Have
mean
I
what
been
you
that
do
way
in
though,
your
Ghetto?
bedroom. That's what I'm
I've been that
saying. I'm
way.
saying even heterosexual. If you ain't hear me talking about I'm doing X and Y and Z in the bedroom. That I didn't say
Have you heard me?
flirting in
You heard me
public.
say
I
that?
didn't say gay men couldn't flirt. It doesn't make me uncomfortable with this joke that King Roman and JB got going on. That everybody is laughing about that. That's just but if they came back talking, oh yeah, we did this. I said the bedroom, bro. You always take what I say out of context, but that's okay. It's
But Ghetto,
it's to
have you
be
really heard
expected
me
with
come up
you.
here? Have you heard me come up here though and talk about that stuff?
Uh Not you per se, but you always in
How you
some
gonna
mix.
get me there?
But
You over
because
here
you always in
getting me?
some mix with some dude, you always in some mixing with some dudes and some relationships on here. Like, take this shit off the app. You ain't seen
No,
me.
Ghetto trying to say I'm a hoe. He said,
You're getting jammed up in a lot of shit.
no, I mean not
Take your
really.
business off the
Oh,
app.
oh wow, Ghetto, this quite a bit this morning. I don't know how I'm gonna get my stuff together for you.
You
To
don't
be
gotta
right.
do nothing for me. This is just conversation.
But no, Ghetto, I usually don't try to come up here though, and I thought I was one of the ones that make you feel the most comfortable, on a certain level. Because I ain't gonna just meet you to get
Nobody makes me feel comfortable and uncomfortable, bro, because I don't play with what I don't play with. So it's not about my comfort. It's about how you present yourself. I'm telling you how you present yourself. It's not discomfort. It's not uncomfortable to me.
but Ghetto, can I? Okay, I totally get where you're coming from, but Ghetto, can I? I feel like that you
Where
just try to do that so you can get your way out, find your way out of um fighting with me
yeah, that's the
when we
core.
have a
Yeah.
disagreement.
Okay, good.
Y'all don't y'all think he uses that as just like it's one of his ammunition things he tried to because
What?
Ghetto already Ghetto already think like, bro, I already got you when it comes to the smarts, with this stuff over here. So I don't know, Ghetto, I think he
I
be trying
never
to pull
said
a
I
fast
got
one
you
on me.
to. I never said I'm smarter than you. What I do is kick you in your tail when you say dumb stuff. That doesn't mean I'm smarter than you. I've said dumb stuff you caught me on, just like earlier. You caught me being a tad bit hypocritical. Had to clean it up some.
Oh, you know what? Okay,
Yeah.
this person right here. I'm glad we talking about this morning, y'all. So C Max said Ro likes married and attached men. No, C
See?
Max, I mean I can't say.
See?
Do you think that I mean I do have I have a friend that like a real good friend of mine that is married, but no, I don't. It just because he was married was not the reason why we became friends. I mean, if y'all feel that way, I can totally understand it.
Baby, I don't have no keys.
Maybe I have a like because I do like Ghetto. That's why I think sometimes we get Ghetto when we can go from love to hate real quick. That's how that's just how it is. But that wasn't because he was married. If Ghetto because Ghetto was single. I like Ghetto when he was single. Ghetto, weren't you single around well you were single a couple of times over here, right? You still there, Ghetto? I think he doing something right now, y'all. But yeah, Ghetto was single at a point, and I like Ghetto before I even heard that he was in a wig. Like dancing with like Tina. Um, and I mean, yeah, I
No,
did hear
bro, you
things
my
about him
man, bro.
being.
I've been subbed up. I've been subbed up to you. You my man, but we
Yeah,
have disagreements at times, like a big brother, little brother relationship. There's no hard feelings. I don't find. I find you harmless, bro. All I'm saying
oh,
is
what about
sometimes
Stephen?
you come off a little pick me ish.
Yeah, maybe I need to start listening more, because get over. Like I said, I'm impatient sometimes, and sometimes I may not hear it all. Um, so I need to respect you more and actually listen to everything that's going on. But I did listen to it. Well, you know what? Let's not dwell too bad. I mean, too far back in the past. But get a what? Stefan had a question for you. He said, "Does he make you? Oh, does he make you comfortable?"
No,
Oh, I'm
you don't
sorry.
bother me, bro. You're harmless, and
No, no, he talking about, no, he talking about himself, Stefan.
no man can make me feel comfortable. Stefan's funny, actually. Stefan I could talk to for hours because I'm not thinking about his sexuality. Stefan doesn't lead with his sexuality too, even though he's might be considered effeminate, but he doesn't lead with his sexuality. He has conversation, and maybe that's it. Maybe bro. If you had more conversation, it wouldn't people wouldn't be so focused on your sexuality. Your conversation at times, girl, is it's like you be missing the
You
mark.
can't even come up. See, that's what I had. That's what I had like an issue with. Like I have it with certain people. I'm not going to bring them up, but
Mhm.
you can't really pinpoint where you say I leave my sexuality. You
You
can't
ran
pinpoint.
out
Like
to you
maybe when
ran
I'm fighting
out
with you,
to
I did that one
you
time when I
ran
was fighting
out
with you.
to you ran out to California to see Shaquem perform with Cardi B.
But what did that have to do with my sexuality?
It's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. It's the ultimate level of desperation. It says that you are the most probably one of the most desperate people on that.
But kiddo, and I understand if you don't believe me, but I did go out there because I thought he was like performing. I mean, at the time, you gotta understand, I was like, he was straight. He said he was straight, and I was just going out there. Maybe it definitely was not smart. It was not one of my smartest moments. Yes, I've done things that were just dumb. Okay, not smart, and very impulsive. But I was not just going out there to get on get peen. I was not just thinking, like, oh, Shock him, go give me some peen. Oh, a straight man, give me some peen. I was not. I was out there because I thought he was going. You know how you say. I heard commentary. I heard Pacific commentary of him stating he was going out there to perform, and I didn't know that he can make up a little white lie here and there. I wasn't focused on that because I was such a good supporter. That's one thing Shakim can never say back then, is that I was definitely supporting. And yeah, I mean, okay, I did think, okay, he was a handsome guy. Um but that was just not the reason. I mean, yeah, you can say, okay, that was the reason that I started supporting him, but no, I mean, I like the personality that came with the person that I thought him to be, at that time. Um and now they saying that I got a crush on you. Okay, I did like Ghetto, back then or
Whoa,
something like that. But
Paul!
it's just not
Whoa!
like, oh my god, I'm so crushing on him. Oh, see, look, this is. I mean, not like you. Like I'm ready to, jump on you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh
Whoa!
Lord,
Hey,
see,
bro,
y'all,
bro,
we
bro,
gonna
bro,
tear this
bro.
all
Listen,
up.
listen.
You
Bro,
know,
I enjoyed my time here this morning.
no, wait,
Oh
Ghetto.
God, bro. No, you
He
don't
said it
understand. The
in the
internet
chat.
is ruthless, bro. You and I can't be. God bless. I gotta take this ghetto somewhere anyway. God bless, bro. I'll be back next time. Whoa, God.
Okay, Ghetto. Thank you. Thanks for coming up. Y'all, look at this right here. Hey, Cosmo, what's up, boo? Y'all, I'm so sorry. It's getting real hot where I'm at right now, y'all. So I gotta head out too. But you don't play too much. Hey, Cassie. Yeah, y'all, Ghetto is diabolical. He he joined Ghetto. If Ghetto had certain guys over here that me being one of them, that was just like, oh, I don't know if I can handle um being around Ro in certain types of manners, because he portrayed gay a lot. Ghetto, you wanna never join the the frenemy sector. So you got to go sit down somewhere. He would have never joined y'all. Y'all, because I would have been somewhere surfacing, especially because I was the counselor over in the area. Ghetto be playing a lot. You see, he's still playing. Vashti. But I'm glad I had this talk with Ghetto this morning though. There's some I'm gonna just have to work on because Ghetto is really giving toxic. I'm gonna tell you, like, from certain people's probably point of views of how we kind of can go from being cool and then things, of me saying things like that because I feel like you didn't want to distance yourself from me, in a way. But this whole thing about me leading with my sexuality, Ghetto, we're gonna have to talk more about that because I didn't think I do that. And yeah, at times I know, I can be feminine, but I don't know. It's y'all, this is peculiar. But I'm glad, we talked, y'all. We got a lot out this morning. Oh, Cassie, I'm guess what, y'all? And this is something, Cassie, you won't believe. How about me and my current supervisor? We reading the same book, boo. Ain't that crazy? Like he just told me the other day, he was like, "Bro, I'm reading that same book. Let them, let them, the Let Them theory by Mo Collins, boo." I said, I cannot believe me and him are reading the same book. Thank you, Cassie. Yeah, I thought I have a lot more to give than just my sexuality. Ghetto need to go on my TikTok channel then. Ghetto, because over there it's just serious business. Like I don't even, it may be some videos out there, but for the most part, my TikTok is straight up business over there. But Ghetto play a lot, y'all. He play a lot. Ghetto got to get me back. I think he was trolling me, but I respect his opinion. I do. But hey, C-Mac came with the questions today, though. Whew. So I totally get it, though. Oh, thank you, Vashti. I appreciate it, boo. Yeah, I try to give all that. I try to give funny and smooth them. Smooth. Oh, yeah, we got another guest. Oh, my bad. Stefan, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bro? Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you fine, Stefan.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good, Stefan. I just came out and grabbed me some coffee. You know how I was just hearing a little bit of things from somebody, like from somebody's previous commentary, and I just came and talked about that. Then I was able to come and talk with Ghetto. So yeah, what he said this morning was quite funny. Because Stefan, apparently I'm the man out here, Stefan. You good? All the other gay guys are pretty good. I gotta work on certain things with me though, because I have them being like, hold on, bro. Pause.
Well,
Bro.
I was gonna say something in regards to what Ghetto was saying about how didn't he say you lead with your sexuality? I don't know. He said something like that. Now I feel like you don't really do that. I feel like kind of like other people like kind of force you to respond with that and it can come off that way. But I don't feel like you come out to jump with it. I felt like that other person, that you go back and forth with, he kind of leads you into it, but I don't think you start off with it. That person is like very sexual and they lead you into that. That's what I feel like.
Thank you, Stefan. Yeah, that's because that was not. I don't ever try to lead with sexuality when I am fighting, because I know that we are so much more than just that. But that's what they normally throw out. They normally throw out that that's they call me. Certain people call me honest hoe. So of course, calling somebody a hoe.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. Sorry. Because when I was mad at you, well, I wasn't really mad at you, but I didn't I was kind of I wouldn't say the nice things when you was running after Shakim. Because I was like, why is he doing this? I was saying honest hoe back then, so I just had a giggle. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and I totally understand that, Stefan. But when you get that portrayal, like when they call you that, of course, sex or whatever is gonna be like surrounded around that. And that's where
Yeah.
they start going with me. They start saying like, oh yeah, Roach just go out here and he just trying to put anybody's peen in his mouth and all this.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what can I say about that? I mean, hey, if that's what you think,
Well,
I
even
can't
around
stop
that,
you.
I never heard you like say like any like having lustful conversations or anything like that that would lead to anything being like in a sexual manner. Like I never heard you like really use that in your commentary. Like I said, it was only been like if you saying something in response to what someone else has said, like someone else was like dragging you over or something that that y'all had talked about like in private, but you didn't. I've never heard you come out and talk about it publicly like just randomly, so
Yeah, because I used to, the way I used to like fight up here. I mean, I wasn't like born a fighter, so I did when somebody used to say something about me, I would use it in a joking type way. I would try to do
right.
that, and a lot of times that could have kind of hurt me because using that, then they're like, well, Rose saying it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Then
I
they
was
found out
saying
more
it in a way of
information and
like,
they try to use it against you. Yeah.
yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, that's just the way I was doing fighting like that.
Yeah, I think there's
But
some very sexual people on here, and like the way they kind of direct, like, kind of like um, look around and try to dig like for information about your real life. Things might come out, but it's not anything that you kind of intentionally or purposely try to put out there.
yeah, like because you know what, Steph, and see this one,
And
I'm happy that
people
you.
have a tendency to sexualize people on here too that aren't being sexual. Like I get that a lot too, because like I'm celibate, and people have a tendency to sexualize me even though I'm not having sex, but they try to make sense of, I don't know, what they got going on, so they have to put it on you what they're really doing. So I see that a lot.
And Stephanie, I don't, you may not um kind of like kind of remember, but when it
Uh,
comes to like I've always, I feel, shown you respect when it's come to you saying you were celibate and that you followed certain practices that help
yeah,
guide you to where you want to be in life. And
yeah,
I offered that, like I gave you that respect. I said, yeah, that's what Stephen has done with
yeah,
his
and
life,
I
and I'm going to
appreciate that.
respect that.
Yeah.
I try to
Yeah,
do that with
I always
everybody.
appreciate people that are, that don't try to read me for something like that, because I know it's like against the grain. So, like just like when people like, when people are gay and they, they're accepting of that. Like I can't go out and and try to drag them for that or tell them that they're wrong. I have to be accepting of other people's way of life, just like people, you know should be accepting of how I choose to live my life. So it works both ways.
Definitely, that's true. Hey, Vic, what's up? Um, I feel like, Stefan, that that's just the way us being, like gay men or just a part of the community. That's where a lot of stuff leads, especially like over here. When somebody is really
Well, in
upset
terms
with
of
you,
sex or what?
yeah, they start just
Mm.
calling you. The things that they feel like gay is
The
down here
stereotype.
for, like you're bottom.
The
They start talking about
stereotypes.
your butt and just all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
You lose.
The stereotypes. Yeah. Stereotypes try to drag someone with.
Yeah, and even
I feel
even
like it's
like
I feel like it's like kind of more pronounced with the black community, because it's still like a taboo thing within like our community a little, even though it's not as bad as it used to, it's getting better, but I feel like that's still like deep seated like in our community, because if when I hear about when I hear in the white community, they don't do that. Like, they don't put down their men and try to drag them for their sexuality, or try to immediately put the label of them being gay on them. I don't ever hear that. I only hear that in the black community, which is, I mean, I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know, even
it has a lot to do
straight
with
heterosexual
masculinity.
men, they try to put that label on them, like it's something to drag somebody with.
It's the femininity and then the masculinity a lot of times that rule, I say, the black community. And when you are stepping out the bounds as a man, um that's where they'll pinpoint you, like, of it being like, hold on, this is funny business. Because Ghetto even said something when he was up here. He said that, well, Ro, what me, even with me saying that, that I put dragons in a pretzel. This is that heterosexual talk, Ro. So, where am I standing at with leading sexuality, like that, like where is it wrong? Where is that wrong to do? But I'm like, well, get over and I caught you up, because no, if you saying that, you're okay when it comes to, like, you're not homophobic, that you have to understand that what you're saying is, uh I don't know what to call it. Wait, hypocritical. Yeah, hypocritical. That's what the way
Right.
you saying it. So yeah, I feel like you said, it has gotten a lot better. It really has. I feel like now people, from what I feel, especially over here, like, if they fighting you, they're gonna give you reads that they feel are meant for you. They're not just gonna blame the whole side of the community that they may find something funny with. They're not gonna do that. I have seen that, especially over here in our area. I'll say, like, if they
So you don't feel
directing
like they
certain negative
throw
energy.
everybody in as a group into one thing? You feel like they do it on a individual basis?
Yeah, they definitely are getting there more to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
certain
I
certain
can see
certain people
that.
that I feel like want to remain ignorant, they might still do it. They still maybe do it on a clean to it,
But I feel
but
like that's a go-to though, a lot of times though, of like throwing um throwing that on any man. Like, they throw that they think they're gay on any man that comes over, like any heterosexual man. They try to throw that label of, oh, they're gay, and oh, they're a sissy. You know what I'm saying? They do that a lot. Like, if they don't like someone, they immediately do that. And I don't really feel like that's
yeah,
really
yeah,
fair. Like, um, I don't really think that's fair, because especially people that have given you no indication that they're in that way, and they've been honest, and you don't see any receipts on it, they still throw that label on them, and they think it's something to drag them over. And I just, I don't know.
do you think it's
That's
because of
crazy.
the
So
actions that
in their head, subconsciously, they feel like it is something bad, like it's something to be ashamed of. So they still feel that way, even though they might not say it. It is still subconsciously, it comes out that that's how they feel. That it's something to be ashamed of, So, because why
do
would you
you
do
feel like
that?
it could be because of their actions? Like, because that's what I've seen a lot of the men that, straight men that come over here. They say certain actions that they portray maybe put them in those type of places, like that. If
Mhm.
Because a lot of times when somebody, they think, oh no, this person is homophobic. So once they feel like you're homophobic, they feel like it's something that, why are you over in this space where is all these gay men at, and you don't seem like you like the gay men. So that's when they start getting put in the
But
DL
though,
category.
well, I don't really feel like they would have a problem if somebody was homophobic over here. I feel like they have more of a problem if they view someone as being a colorist, or someone, and they view someone as being anti-black, or vice versa, or really someone that they view as being anti-woman. I feel like those are looked down more upon than so anybody would be if they were labeled as homophobic. I think they would be accepted more than any of those other categories, like anti-woman, anti-black. They would be more on their neck than anybody that would be considered as being homophobic. This is my opinion.
Well, um I mean, Stefan, actually, over the years, I can just, all I can do is speak for like over in this area. Um, a lot of the homophobic people do get called out. If that is what somebody may feel them to be. I'm gonna say, for the most part, I don't
Mhm.
feel like people like the certain people that have been labeled homophobic. A lot of times they're filled around ignorance. So that's why I don't really pay
But
them
what do
much
you think about
mind.
someone like Rex? You consider him to be homophobic?
See, that's the thing. Rex is ignorant. And even if he
Yeah.
is, Rex already stated that he was crazy. That's the thing about Rex. So I don't know, I feel like with Rex, um, I'm gonna say this. Hey, they already put it on. I think Rex, he gonna get me. I mean, he no, you know what? He that man crazy. He don't know no better. But the way he kind of portrays is down low. But Rex, I mean, ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it, Rex. There's nothing wrong with
I mean, I ain't got no problem with him either, but when he can say things that I don't know. It seemed like he was just going on, staying on people's necks if he thought that they were, in that way. So I don't know.
And besides Rex, like with his teeth, he's actually a handsome guy. Like Rex is handsome. Um, but but from where what he's doing right now though, I'm like Rex, you can do better, Rex. Instead of just like you in this mode. But hey, he's a
Now
grown man.
let me point something out, Ro. Now, what did him being handsome or not have to do with anything? See, that's why
Yeah.
heterosexual men, they say they feel uncomfortable around gay men sometimes because why? What does it matter if he's handsome or not? You know what I'm saying? You could have just said
Yeah,
that
you
without
right.
mentioning what he looks like.
Yeah, and that's why I guess I gotta learn to
I'm just messing
respect
with
that
you.
too, Stefan. But I
Hmm.
mean, I'm just like, I mean, that shouldn't bother you. Well, you know what? No, I have. Well, Stefan, I got to say this though. I've been around men that don't bother them because they're comfortable in what
Right, right,
their
right, right. Yeah.
sexuality. And it should. I don't think it should. If they know who they want to be with, they normally that stuff don't
Right,
bother
if they're
them. Hey,
comfortable with who they are, they don't feel a certain type of ways. Yeah, exactly. And the ones
it's just
that
open
do,
this
then I look
area.
at them sideways. If you have too much, like if you're too hateful on that particular issue, I look at that person sideways. So there's something going on within you that you're questioning. You know what I'm saying? So, because you shouldn't feel
Yeah, and that
threatened
was
by
just something
anything
lovely.
but someone else's sexuality at all.
Oh my goodness, they said they would never trust my judgment on me saying that. I mean, I just thought, yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't want to be
He said that
smacking
he
in
was
your ear. I'm gonna
handsome.
finish eating breakfast. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for having me up, bro. Y'all have a good one.
Oh,
Bye, everybody in the chat.
all right, good talking with you, Stephen. Thanks for coming up. Yeah, y'all. I'm not. I'm definitely y'all. I'm telling you right now, I'm in a hot space. I'm real hot. So hey, what may have came out my mouth? That's just the way I felt. But yeah, that's it, y'all. We just were having a little bit of conversation. Um, as I feel like, I see things as Stephen sees it and as Ghetto saw it. Um, hey, that's what we are. Oh, Ebony said heterosexual do it so why is it wrong for Ro to do it? Yeah, Ebony. They sexualize women all the time. And some women sexualize men. But it's still too fresh out here when it comes to like I think they're just now kind of getting comfortable with the whole gay men and all that it's 2010, y'all. They still getting comfortable with all of that. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. Yeah, straight man compliment on beautiful women. Yeah, and it's fine. Oh, Lovely said, why did you and TMO fall out. Oh no, we didn't fall out, lovely. Oh Lord, whatever do you mean, lovely butter? Oh no, we didn't fall out. We got a whole competition later, boo. Oh yeah, and in that commentary, I should have told Ghetto that too. My bad, Ghetto probably he might listen back. But I did make a comment, Ghetto, where I was like, and I'm just saying this because since we gonna be straightforward, when I was kicking you to the curb because I felt like you were trying to kick me to the curb, I was like, go talk to go talk to Miss Ghetto. I did say that, Ghetto. That might have been a little disrespectful. I was like, let her handle you. Let her deal with you. I did say that, Matt. I just said her though, because I was being petty, but I just said her. But we on a good path now. I just wanted to say that. Yeah, Cassie, from time to time. I mean, hey, y'all, I haven't had somebody in quite some time, so sorry if I might be a little bit more like, hey, a little bit more out there with saying, oh, this person is cute, this person handsome, or something. I might be, because it's been a while since I've been with somebody. You can't fault me on that. Ebony, you said they are unconsciously homophobic. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, Ebony, see, y'all, I'm telling you, this was a great live though. I'm glad, y'all, that we all touched bases and we were really open. I feel like we were open about just, hey, where we are, and that's what we want to be more of. What's up, my AK? Oh, lovely butter, you said, oh, I thought based on what she said there was tension. Oh no, I hope not. No, I hope not, lovely. I know it's no tension. She might have thought on that commentary that I made towards Ghetto. I just need to call out more names. Sometimes I can be very what's the word? Subliminal. Yeah, I can be very subliminal at times, and then it can lead somebody to think that I'm discussing them. When no, I wasn't. But that was the only thing that I felt like I said that was. Ebony, you said, "Bro, would you go on a blind date?" Wow, Ebony, I've never been. I used to watch Blind Date, the show, and I used to like Blind Date. I used to like the other one better than Blind Date. But hey, I mean, I wouldn't be non-prone to not doing a blind date. Hey, they got 90 Day Fiance out here. So now I wouldn't mind. Catherine. Hey, Catherine. Thank you so much, baby, for coming in. Oh, look at C-Mac. C-Mac said, Ro is horny and wants to be fast. C-Mac, you put me back in that category of being a H-O. A H-O. Oh my goodness, y'all! But okay, this was a great conversation. Oh my Lord, look at lovely, lovely. Stop that now! You stop that, lovely, butter. Would you date our audio? Seems down low. Oh goodness, I like audio, but no, I respect that man for who he says he is. Yeah. I guess we about up out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad things with Ghetto were repaired. I'll say the part where in Ghetto, let me definitely we getting things out. So another thing is maybe I should have watched Ghetto's entire video. I definitely should have. I will admit I did not watch this whole video. I saw certain parts, and then I just felt like, oh, I knew what was going on from there. So my bad, Ghetto. Okay. Oh, okay. See, Matt said, live your life, child. Oh, speed dating. Oh, Ebony, speed dating now. Oh, say I would have to catch up. I'm gonna have to do a speed dating for dummies. It's giving speed dating for dummies, boo. I'm had to read on it. You said I used to host them back in the day. Oh, really, Ebony? That would be fun, though. It would be fun. Yeah, like a speed dating. Have I ever been to a speed dating? I think I only watched them on live. There go my Demon Soul. What's up, boo? Demon Soul, boo. They was trying to put us in tension, dear. I said, oh Lord, no, me and Demon Soul ain't got no tension. My Lordy. We got a competition to get ready for today. Y'all, we tired. We are tired, you guys. Okay? We've been trying to do this court show. Y'all don't know what goes on with this. We got people be ready to fight you. Shoot, we just be trying to figure out what we gonna talk about before these folks gonna try to drag us. I'm gonna tell you, you won't know until you see somebody up here crying because they done got dragged. I'll never forget it. I remember I saw somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and call a name out since this ain't a subliminal lie. Ever since, let's take it back. Y'all want testimony, and then we gonna end it, y'all, because I'm doing too much. Ever since I saw Ness over there, she was crying because she said, y'all want how she just started crying. I'm getting dragged. I'm getting dragged. I'm getting dragged. And then she was crying. I said, oh Lord, this is serious over here. I said, I can't do it. Y'all, she was like, ooh, they cry, they dragging. Y'all don't know. I got dragged. I said, oh, it get that bad. It's getting that bad. Y'all gonna have to start dragging like this. Ever since then, y'all, I had to think about this stuff a whole different way because some of them drags is too much. Yeah, thanks, Demon Soul. But they always try to hold your foot to the fire, though, Demon Soul. Everywhere we go, they're gonna hold us to the fire. We just be going through stuff. He said, I want to take you to court, roll. Oh, Ebony said she want to take me to court. Oh, okay, boo. You said the charge is seeing good in people who have shown you they are bad. Oh, that's deep, Ebony. Yeah, sometimes, or Ebony, that even goes back to, certain things that I have done. And, I'll say even off the app. Sometimes, I take people's, I see the good in people and you're right, like they show bad. And it has definitely caused certain consequences that I'll say in the things that I've, done before. It's biting me. It's bitten me in the backside. It has. So all I can do is kind of learn. I need to read more books, like me and my girl Cassie and my current supervisor are reading. I need to do more things like that. Read more books like that. Read more self-help. But I feel like I do have a lot of what I need. I do. So I have to appreciate that. I really have to appreciate the what I do have. Even where I started this live from. How much does some of them haters? How much of what do you have? What you got over there? Because I'm not talking about things from all the way down south past the years on top of years. If you don't get your years on top of years and sit down somewhere, because you getting it real wrong. I'ma say this again. I love this. I have never been invited from YouTube, especially on this side of the town, to nobody's wedding. So that shows how much you know over here. You ignorant somebody. Show them Rose wedding invitation that I had. I wasn't invited to a wedding on YouTube from YouTube people. If I, oh, okay. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that. I'll leave that. I was gonna get them even more. Yeah, they was bringing up something old earlier, y'all. Oh, boo, yeah, boo. You know what? Shoot, yeah, just for a little while, darling. I was about to head out. I'm gonna head. You know what? I've been live, y'all. I'll probably head out. But I appreciate you though, boo. I know, shoot, my boo will be here when I need her. My boo will be here. Oh, somebody said they want to be on the docket. Oh, lovely butter. You said ASMR the link into the chat, sweetie. Oh, I wish I could, boo. It's oh, okay, boo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Demon. So, babe, I know you'll be here. It's, you know what, my bad, lovely. I don't have it. It's Ro ASMR, boo. But yeah, Demon. So they said a lot today. They were trying to say, yeah, I had a crush on Ghetto. Look, lovely said. No, you know what? That's what Ghetto did, kind of run off the platform. No, I said that I like Ghetto. I mean, look, y'all. Oh, goodness. It's going. He came when Ghetto came over to the sector. Y'all got to understand, me being a gay man. Okay, you see a man come over, you gonna, look at the man. Certain things about the man you're gonna like. But no, I didn't say I was just over there like, oh my God, I want Ghetto. No. But yeah, I mean, I did like Ghetto. This is just a mess. This is a mess. Y'all not, because I'm not, for real though. Right now, everything is good, and I'm just trying to make it stay there. Oh, thank you, boo. Thanks. Thank you, Demon Soul baby. Thank you so much, boo. See, looking at my boo, done grab my link. So yeah, we gonna go ahead, y'all. What a day! What a day! Let me see. What can I play? Because this was a very interesting live. How am I gonna end this out of here? Oh, you know what? With the person that I was really dragging, hey, find somebody. You need somebody to do this for you. Somebody need to do this. Demons, though you probably ain't see this earlier. They need to do this for him.
Shit, wow, ma padore. C'est bon Dieu, ma padore là. What is it?
Can you suck for me?
Qu'est-ce ça?
Please, just anti-suicide.
Suck for you? For what?
No,
babe.
come on.
How many times I have to tell you that? My mouth is for praising Jesus. That's it. First of all, your penis is have a lot of extra skin on that. I have to pull the skin back to do that for you. I can't. Remember what happened last time? Like Daniel from say I have to go to the hospital. They have to sew my mouth back.
Find somebody to assist you on that. Okay, instead of worried about it. Well, yeah, I don't like him. But oh yeah, hold on, what happened? I'm so eager. I'm eager to find out. I'm like a kid in the principal's office. I just want to know. What you in that principal's office for, fool? For gossiping about nonsense. Go sit your ears down and go marry somebody. You want to get married, and you want a cat. You want a little human. You want a baby. You want a whole lot of shit. What do you need, though? What do you need? Somebody's talking junk, Demon Soul. Oh, look, hey, C-Mac about to get me to. C-Mac said, bro, don't change the story now, child. Oh, C-Mac, I'm gonna have to go back and watch for myself. I was over there, baby. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I was over at Submarines. Yeah, and then they started having certain conversation. Okay. Two people said they didn't care for me. And that was just, and that, you already know. The man with the, you gotta pull the skin back. Did you clean the skin this morning, ho? He was talking mess. Like we were talking about earlier, putting this whole narrative on me. How many hoes you been with? You need assistance. Go find you somebody. You better go find you a hoe. Should he be getting ready to go back to school? People don't went back to school. You should be getting ready to go back to school, honey. It's the not getting your classes ready for me. It's the not registering for classes this semester for me. It's the not getting your education, baby. Check. It's the you gotta pull the skin back for me. It's the get it clipped down, ho. If you don't want nobody to talk about it, clip it. They can do it for you. I talking to somebody else, I'll get more messier. Somebody told their tea up here about them getting it. What they call it? The I forgot what they call it, but you know when you get the surgery, get you some surgery then, ho. It's the not getting the surgery for me. You know about getting something suction off your guts. Get the get the surgery for your little wee wee. Let them snip it and clip it, and then you don't have to worry about somebody saying that you giving turtleneck tease. You don't go sit yours down. I don't play like you like to play. Guess you want to go play some Monopoly with me. I told you I had ammunition, so you should have thought about that. Or you were here calling somebody a hoe. Hold on, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Shit, wow, m'adore. C'est bon Dieu, m'adore là. What is it?
Can you suck for me?
Qui ça?
Please, just anti-suicide.
Suck for you, for what?
No, come
babe.
on.
How many times I have to tell you that? My mouth is for praising Jesus. That's it. First of all, your penis is have a lot of extra skin on that. I have to pull the skin back to do that for you. I can't. Remember what happened last time? Like Daniel from say I have to go to the hospital. They have to sew my mouth back.
Tell them, Jess. So y'all, we gonna go ahead and get out of here. This has been quite a live. Oh, Lovely, you said I'm going back to school when Lady Nika goes. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, Lovely, I see you are. Oh, you are some type of a troll. Not my Lady Nika boo. You said she walks around wearing. Oh Lordy. You have strap on. Speaking of QI, where QI been at, y'all? We haven't seen our QI. I hope she's doing okay. Yeah, I haven't seen QI on the streets. It is my dragons. Love you, boo. I'm just blowing kisses at dragons because they did put dragons on the forefront, and you know sometimes we don't like being put on the forefront. So dragons just went on. She said, look, she gonna sit this one out, but I'm sure she'll be back. I saw a guy today. He was on his e-bike, and he was doing them orders. Baby, look, it's a good morning. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, my boo, Miss O. I appreciate Stephen. Thanks for coming up. Y'all, I really do. I like me some Stephen. Ghetto. We had us a talk, ghetto. And that's where we at, y'all. Okay. You said QI is somewhere starving. Oh my goodness, no. No, lovely. Oh, lovely. So y'all please take care. And yes, boo, I will see you at the competition. I saw Jadon in here earlier too. Sorry, Jadon. I was a little bit too focused on my conversation with Ghetto Boo. And even so, you see, I can't believe, look how me and Ghetto done got back. Cool. This is something right here, boo. You right. Okay, so hold on, what else, y'all? Oh yeah, the competition. So you guys be prepared. Lovely and uppity about to duke it out the best way they know how, and that is, hey, taking it to the pan. So we're gonna see what happens with that. We'll be prepared. I know, right? I guess. Boo, you know what? Well, we left it at a cliffhanger though, Demon Soul, because C-Mac had said some things in the chat, and Ghetto had to hurry and leave. You know how Ghetto do with me. Like he was like, hold on, whoa, bro, hold on, heterosexual over here, bro. Hold on, I got my masculinity, bro. Hold on, I got some hair on my chest. I got hair on my chest, bro. Hold on. So I don't know, Ghetto, but he said that he'll be willing to hit my panel, again. So I call that as us being good again. Because he was like, yeah, bro, I'll be back. But he said I was overstepping. I guess the questions was overstepping us. Oh, thanks, boo. You said I told Ghetto to get his ish together and leave you alone. You said uppity won't cook those steaks right. Oh, lovely. No jinx in the. No jinx and all them steaks is about to be tender and moist. Got me ready for a snake. A steak. Hey, Miss LA. Good morning, baby. Oh, look. See, Mac said, don't blame me, Rose. Now, see, Mac, remember, he did leave now. He left with that question. That question was a little bit too hot for him to handle. I wasn't just going to come on and just say, no. That's what I guess he wanted. No. And get on the. Again, I'm saying, Ghetto ain't about to keep playing. Because, I know it's been other people over here that have, gave him compliments. Y'all, we better not keep carrying on. That's gonna make his ego that's gonna make his ego even worse. Hey, Rare Treasure, what's up, boo? Oh, okay, Demon. So guess what, boo? I had a conversation with some folks from work yesterday, actually, on how they like their steaks cooked, and you said you like your steaks cooked well done, boo. And that's how they was saying earlier, Ro, as you a follower. And I got to say, yesterday I didn't even know, because I was saying that too. I used to always say, look, cook my steak well done. There's nothing wrong with a well done steak, but a well done cooked steak. And then yesterday at work, people were saying they like theirs medium well, because they said that you get more juice and tenderness. And I've had a medium well done steak, and I did find it to be good, but I have to have mine all the way like just a little bit slightly pink. It has to be medium well, slightly pink. It has to. If not, well done. Well done for me. But yeah, because they were saying that. They said this. They was like this one guy was talking about, if you like your steak well done, I already know the type of person that you are. I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, baby, they trying to come for the well done game. You ain't gonna come for the well done game, baby. Nuh-uh now. So y'all, this has been quite a show. I really did enjoy it today. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, Matt, you said you answered my question and he left. Okay, so it's from me answering the question. I mean, and I could have said more. But I know it would have been too messy. Cause Ghetto has said certain things. I'm gonna be quiet before I get in the hot seat. But Ghetto has said certain things as well. Right there, I think he said it on Demons. Yeah, he said it on Demons O's panel. He said it on somebody's panel before. Surely I said, oh Lord, I know he just say that to a gay man since he want to. Y'all know. I'm gonna be quiet though. Oh, we got Vic coming up. Y'all, ooh, Vic. What's up, Vic? Vic, I seen you hitting panels. Vic, I'm just over here, Vic. I am about to head out though. But Vic, I saw you hit Prezar's panel last night. What you been up to, Vic?
Oh, chilling, man. Working and DJing. You know, gaming
Making
a
that
little
little bit of
bit.
money on the side. That's right, Vic.
Yeah. You know, it's addicting, right? The making money is addicting. But hey, bro, I just came up here to tell you, man. Look, don't feel bad. Ask Ghetto whatever the hell you want to ask Ghetto. Ghetto wanted to build his channel in the beef sector. Hey, listen. You know, we all know that the beef sector had the LGBT. We knew that before we even came over here. So whatever question come now, he got a right to not answer. You feel me? He got a right to not answer. He could just say, I don't want to answer that. But you know, let the questions fly, bro. Let them fly.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, Vic. I feel like and I feel like Vic, I feel like Ghetto, should be comfortable. And he said that he was even subscribed to me. So that goes to show right there, that he knows that he should know, a little bit about me and how he feels me to be. So, I do feel like a lot of times that, he might be playing with me, playing because he did say he was a troll. He said he's just as much of a troll as
See,
you.
yeah, when you say playing, yeah, it maybe it hit him a little different.
Yeah, but Ghetto has been in this space for too long, and he called out all the men that he feels are gay. So, and then he says that he knows how to vibe with all of them. So, Ghetto, it's only so much that I can take from that.
Okay, bro. Yep, on the same breath, you got to watch what the fuck you say. Now, I agree with you on that, bro. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you see, he said this. I'm like,
You got to watch what
you
the
get
fuck you
a
say.
plethora of gay men that you follow to watch.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's the messy part. I got it, bro. I understand. See, I understand what you talk.
Yeah,
Okay. So basically, look. To reiterate it, if I'm a straight man and I step into a room of gay men and I say, "Hey, I'm here to vibe with y'all," and I say this to a bunch of gay men, yeah, you know what? They should take that a certain way. Yep. They should take that a
You
certain
mean
way.
like take what this certain way, Vic?
Okay. Well, look, if I came in there saying vibe and put it like this, if a woman came up to me and said she wanted the vibe, if there's, let's say if it's 7 straight men in the room, right? And a woman walk in there and say, "Hey, I want to come in here and vibe with you guys." 1 out of the 7 men gonna hit on that woman. Does that make sense? That's
Oh,
just
absolutely.
logic.
Yeah, I'm quite sure that's going to be the case. Oh, yeah, I see it from that
So it's no
perspective.
different. It's no different if you take 7 gay men, right, and you bring in another man that says he's not gay, but he wants to hang around these gay men. It's
Yes,
gonna happen.
one of them is going to have a maybe, maybe having a attraction. And see that's the stigma coming in as me saying maybe, because it's like hold on, respect.
Like there's a club in Detroit. It's famous, right, in the LGBT community. It's called the Woodward. I don't know if that motherfucker still even open. And it's a gay bar, right? Now straight women go in there, right? Sometimes straight men go in there. But if you're a straight man, you keep going in there, you gonna get mad if niggas make a pass at you. He keeps seeing you in there.
Facts, Vic. I know certain guys that do that. They go into the gay bars because they say that there's more women in there. I'm not saying that's the best spot for them. They should be able to go into a regular bar,
I'm
but they'll
straight up
say they
on
going to the gay
straight
bar.
men and women. Period. Because look, gay bars are exclusive.
But it's men. Vic. I'm sorry, Vic. I know it's men that they have an infatuation with gay women, right? Like, isn't it certain straight men that like gay women to the point where they think they can turn a woman back? And I'll be like, y'all doing too much. Like, just go get you a woman. But I'm sure it's men like that out there, don't you think? And then
Look,
that's why
we'll
they
put
go
it
to the
like
gay
this:
bar.
you're not one straight man going into a room of 50 gay people, men and women, and turning a goddamn thing straight.
I'm sorry. Repeat that for me, Vic.
No, I say if he a straight man going in, look, if there's 50, 60, like I said, the Woodward is a bar in Detroit, and the trans community go down there, the lesbians, all of them be down there. You feel me? They could be 50 deep, they could be 100 deep. You not fitting to be one straight man converting a goddamn thing when you go down there. You understand?
You right, yeah. And
You ain't stepping in there saying shit. You look, first of all, when you go, if you even get near that area, especially like out here in Detroit, you get near that area. Yeah, you gonna respect the lane when you get over there. That's all that. Period. You gonna respect the lane, or you gonna get rolled out. Put it like that. They don't play that shit. They don't even play that
some
shit
men
at
do
all.
like that too. Some men
They
like
don't even play that.
they like the titties at the top, and you know what, at the bottom. They do like it. Somehow they got turned out to it, but you will be surprised that that's what they like.
Well, yeah, hey, bro, that shit been going on for 100 years, 100 plus. Like ain't nothing new under the sun. That shit go back to the goddamn 1800s. But
You gotta be careful for the ones that act like they don't know what it is. Like they act like that. Oh my, hold on. I never seen nothing like this before. You're a freak show. Who are you? Like, he be like, you on some level of form or fashion, you never came up on a trans person like that. But I'm telling you, they act like it's so new. Like, oh
no,
what is
see,
this?
like being from
Freak
Jersey,
show.
being from Jersey, like growing up in Jersey, yeah, like, well, first of all, there was no such thing as called a community. You was just gay. There was no community, right? They didn't have all of these labels. They didn't have all of these brands on it. So, like, when you would go to the fashion shows, especially the fashion shows in Jersey, a lot of the clothing designers were gay, and they were in full drag. They would dress all the way up. But trust me, like you got to think about this: the '80s and the '90s. Like, these men were not being disrespected, even though they were gay. They would still put hands on you. They were men. That was the rule. Like, okay, he might be gay, but that's still a man. So we're not even gonna mess with that. And that's how it was in the '80s, and that's how it was in the '90s. Okay, like that transition. The like when you look at people like George Michael, right? People like Boy George or the Culture Club. That's the '80s and the '90s. Elton John. He didn't keep no secrets. And these people were in movies and all over. All right. There was no secret that Little Richard was gay. There was no secret that Little Richard was gay. No secret.
You know, Little Richard did just come out though. Like he towards the ending toward his life, he never really fully had came out. Like I feel like
No, he
we
put
can
up
put him in the category
interviews.
like Prince.
He put up interviews. Even his bandmates said that the song "Tutti Frutti" was actually a song dedicated to men.
See, I didn't know all of that about
So
Little
yeah,
Richard.
like that's why I said ain't nothing new under the sun. Like the whole the only thing that came out was social media. So more people are able to see more parts of the world without actually going there. You feel me? But yeah, the element itself, yeah, it's always been around. It's always like been there. But my thing is, if you yourself go into a gay community and say, "Hey, y'all help me build my channel," hey, you got to take the good and the bad that come with that.
And this is important too, Vic. Like especially like Vashti, you're absolutely right. Like nowadays, it's critical to have your, hopefully you do have your preference of who you are and what you are, what you want. Sometimes people are filled with nonsense on these social media apps, and you have to be even more careful because you could be setting yourself up. Dear, I'm very sorry to hear that
Hey,
about
look, you
your friend.
said the setup. Look,
Mhm.
the setup for sure. Okay,
But
see,
you,
bro, I'm
but
not getting set up. I'm not falling for those traps.
you ain't gonna fall for. Oh yeah. That's something too. I feel like as you being a heterosexual man too, Vic, is you still know about the community, and it's good for you to know that because you won't ever have to worry about saying I didn't know. You'll never be put in that spot because you are comfortable with. I've heard you say that time after time that you're comfortable with your sexuality, and being that said, you don't have to worry about getting caught up because you like, hold on, I already know. Like if you already know it could be some funny business, all of that. Unless you're a man of curiosity, it won't happen
Right,
to unless you just
right.
plain.
There you go.
Some men are
There
just
you
so
go.
dumb. Huh.
Okay, you don't walk into the woods accidentally. You don't.
Nah, let's pull it out though, Vic. And but something else too is and a lot of times I think men that are saying, oh my god, they're so uncomfortable, they miss out on opportunities because do you know the man that is like the ballroom scene, is filled with voguing and all sorts of things. The guy
Yeah.
who is part of the ballroom scene, like the leader of it, but I ain't saying he the leader, but he runs a lot of it. That's a straight man. That guy who hosts, you'll see him. He's on ballroom, throwbacks, and he's been doing the scene for so long now. And that man is married. Straight him, and it's another guy that like I feel like pretty much started a lot of the black ballroom scene. Like people like letting the scene. I mean, making sure that the events are booked and people can perform. Them men are straight and they enjoy the ballroom scene, like the voguing and everything.
Well, yeah,
That's
like
not just
Madonna.
that's not just
Yeah,
gay.
Madonna put a lot on voguing. Like when Madonna created that video Vogue, yeah, they like they were having dance classes after that. They were teaching other people how to Vogue. It was a worldwide trend. Okay, like it was being done in fashion shows. It was literally a tidal wave that Madonna helped create. That's what put her on the map.
Yeah,
You feel
yes,
me?
the queen baby, he is for you, boo. Yeah, that man is straight. Um, he's been doing it for so long now, and he books the events. He be around the trans girls.
Well,
Definitely,
yeah, if
the
it's
blue
about
guy.
money and
He's
business, yeah,
comfortable.
I don't give a damn about your personal life. It's about money and fucking business. Money and business.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh, and
like we
he
not in
doesn't
no
have
fucking.
any hang-ups on on that. Nothing has stopped him from doing business, making lives, and getting to where he wants to be. Him and the guy that he was hanging with is, from what I know, he was straight too, and he be around the trans girls all the time. I don't know what these people do behind the scenes, but I know that man has a wife, or did have a wife and kids. But just because you participate, I feel like, around gay folks, and some of the people that Vogue is, you already know it's great. It's a lot of straight women in Voguing, but I'm sure that certain men also are straight, but they like to Vogue. Will Smith was Voguing. Will Smith was Voguing on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he had no issues with it at all. Will was already yelling out, yeah, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. Like, play around, and like, yeah, some men do play around with gay too, but they still be comfortable in it. When I say play
Well, you got
around,
to
I
remember,
mean like
like
not
before,
play with sex.
yeah, before Apple Music and before Spotify, there was MTV, and if you didn't get on MTV, then you just didn't make it as an artist. So, like I said, when you look at Madonna, I want to say that was either 92, maybe 91, when she came out with that song called Vogue. And like I said, it took over the world like Michael Jackson's Thriller. Like I
Yeah,
mean, this was being played on the radio station, like, I want to say, like, every 5 minutes. That shit was on every radio station. Like I mean, heavy rotation. Like, you know how they be playing that Spin That with Young Miami? How that shit came out,
and
and that
that
shit
is
just they play the hell out that shit. Yeah, same thing. It's like, whatever they want to, like, put in the atmosphere, that's what's gonna be put there. It's like that's what's going to be pushed there. But again, a lot of that stuff was being done. I don't know how old you are, Ro, but a lot of that stuff was being done in the early 90s. We didn't even have technology all the way yet. But you seen that shit, like I said, you had MTV, you had BET, and then you had VH1. They're like in that order of 1, 2, and 3. The black station always got to be number 2, but it's still counting.
And you remember that show, Vic, that came on MTV, the My Life show? That really
Yeah.
opened, I think, a lot to a lot of things that we saw as bizarre, and like, oh my God, hold on, that exists. Like, people, we knew it did, but it was stuff that I feel like my parents would try to shelter me from. A lot of that show, My Life, and I didn't even used to be. I wasn't even able to really watch MTV My Life because I didn't have cable like that growing up. But that show, I feel like it was basically like our opening doors to also help people know what they wanted to be, or be, do in life. Um, be able to basically assist yourself with what you want to do. Because unfortunately, Vic, this is something that I've always said too. Um, some people do have to run away in order to be able to do what they want to do in life. That's just how it is. Like, because a lot of times your upbringing is people around you don't want you to do it, and it can cause you to rebel, or basically not live your life the way you want it to. You're living it the way somebody else wants you to. So I say, yeah, and I see this. A lot of people that have ran away. I used to watch and hear about this person running away, that person running away, and a lot of them have grown success. Because they decided to come out real early to say, I want to be this type of person. My family doesn't support it, so I'm going to go somewhere and build. Sorry, from the ground up until I can find people that do support me. And that's just how it was back in the day. You either are loyal to your family standings, or you get out here and just really wild out, just do what you want in life?
Yeah. See, Ro, I was
Okay.
born in 1978, right? So by the time I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, I was in the 80s, right? You know, we stayed in like one of those three. The house could resemble like a three-family flat, but my whole family lived in this house. So I had like big family. You know, my mother works,
Yeah.
my father worked, grandparents worked, great grandparents worked. So I had a very, very privileged childhood growing up. You know,
Yeah,
very,
and we
very
take a
privileged.
lot of that for granted, Vic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak for myself. Sometimes, I definitely did take certain things for granted, and then
Oh
that's when
yeah, I
something
had
happened in my life
Nintendo
that
when it first
made me
came
look back.
out. I had Genesis Road when it first came out. Super Nintendo, nigga. Yeah, all I'm talking about. Well, at the time, I had my mother's family alive and my father's family alive. So, I had like.
I had Super Nintendo. Oh, Vic, you went out.
You know.
Y'all. Can y'all hear? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm kind of walking around because Snowflake wanted to use it, so now we outdoors.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
now Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake, and he's nosy. He's a nosy ass dog, because now he's like 10 years old. So now he didn't turn into an old man. He always want to look at shit and, just be slow with it. He just want to be annoying sometimes.
Oh,
But yeah, man, growing up, like I said, to me, like you gonna laugh when I say this, bro. But the first gay thing I would say that I could tell you that they showed was Bugs Bunny. Okay, Bugs Bunny was a cross dresser, bro.
Yeah, but I saw Bugs do a lot of yeah, he did have some scenes where he cross dressed.
Wait a minute,
Fooling the
see,
men.
this motherfucker was running from Elmer Fudd, an alleged straight male, right? He's trying to unalive Bugs Bunny, right? Bugs Bunny
Yeah.
come out in a dress and everything is good, bro.
But see, they did, that's what it was. Yeah, that's the stuff that used to happen. Yeah, right in the cartoons. You're right. Like, but Bugs
And then
was,
wait,
Bugs was
and
a
then
lot of
wait,
them,
when
but even
Daffy put
Taz
on
was
a
dressing up.
dress, even Daffy
They
put on a
had
dress, he
Taz
didn't get the
and
same
Dread
response. He didn't get the same response.
too.
He unalive. He knocked his beat.
They got married. Didn't they get married one time? When that was because it was a
Oh,
cartoon
look.
where they was, yeah, the wig fell upon Bugs, and it fell upon Elmer, and
Right.
yeah, you remember that? It was like a something. These hats would come down, and yeah, that was a cartoon for you right there.
Yeah. So that'll tell you. Okay, it's always been there. It has always been there. You feel me?
But
All
we
right.
can't say that we our childhoods won't taint it by a Bugs Bunny cartoon though.
Well, look, hey man, look. But when
It
you
was
go
supposed to
back
be
and
for
look at it
comical
as an
reasons.
adult, you have to ask yourself. You're like, now wait a damn minute. I watched this cartoon when I was little. I wasn't paying attention, but now that I'm grown,
That's right, Vashti. Even though I might get a little wild sometimes and go out California, uh, I do have to say, my strict upbringings did help me. Um, I still do take risks. Some people don't take any risk at all because of their the type of upbringings that they have. Some people rebel. So it's just all about, I feel like, how you
so did
decide
but did you
to.
grow up in a Christian house, bro? Baptist?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baptist Christian, and my grandmother was the heavy
Come on,
Christian in the house,
Snowflake.
and there was a lot of things that she went by the book. How they say, honor thy mother, thy father,
Uh-huh.
and she
Now,
was the
now, see,
type.
I didn't grow up under that. I grew up under the rule of Egypt. I grew up under the rule, like I tell my mother all the time. I say I grew up under the rule of Pharaoh. Okay, like my grandmother was a guy. You know, she gave off Black Panther vibes. She wasn't like she didn't want to hear all that Bible shit. You understand? That's the type of grandmother I had. You feel?
Oh, that was my aunt. That was my aunt. I wish I could have stayed more with her at certain times because that's how she was. Like she brought the, how can I put it, the humanity, the everyday life to her style of being a pastor's wife. You know, and that's why I used to love being around her, because it just felt like I had to be a certain type of way in my grandmother's household. Like it was always my rules or no rules. So that's why, certain things I did feel like I would try to step out and, be sneaky about. And when I get caught, it was always my fault. It was never no, oh, bro, this is, like let's have a reason with you. It wasn't no reasoning in a strict Christian household. It's no reasoning. You have to follow by the book, their rules, or the highway. So that's just how, I feel like that's my part of it. But I loved going to my aunt's house in the Carolinas, because
Now
she
check
was
it
just
out.
so
Now, see, growing up in Jersey, right now, look, now I had, like I said, that 3-family flat. So that's like 3 kitchens, 3 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? And a stairway to go all the way to the 3rd floor. So my mother and father are on the 3rd floor. My grandparents are on the 2nd floor, and my great grandparents are on the 1st floor. Okay, so I had to be about.
Oh, Vic, we listening,
Right. So
Vic.
my grandmother. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm walking through this field. Like I said, these damn dogs got me walking on this, magical trail. But my grandmother decides to put cable through the whole house, right? So I'm acting bad in school because I'm a badass and I'm spoiled, right? So my mother don't want cable in my room, right? So when my mother gets off work, she come in my room, and sure enough, there's a little cable box sitting in my room. So my mother goes and rips the cable box like out of the wall. You feel me? She like ripped that motherfucker clean out the wall. But my grandmother looked and see what my mother did. Now keep in mind, my mother at this time got to be like 35, 36 years old, right? My grandmother don't yell. She don't like raise her voice. She just look at my mother and say, "Why you do that?" And punch my mother dead in the face, bro, in front of me, like, bang.
Oh my God.
Okay. Like haymaker, not no jab. A haymaker.
Wow, see, that would never happen. My grandmother never had my back. Wow, your grandmother had your back like that, Vic.
Wait a minute, but
But
look,
then
she's
she would
7 years old. So look, I'm 7 years old. At that moment, I knew not to play with that.
Yeah, see, so your mother was basically trying to discipline you, and then your grandmother took up for you and said, not to my
It wasn't even
grandson.
on it wasn't even on no take up thing. The thing was, like I said, my grandmother's the one that paid for it. You see?
Oh,
She pays to put the cable through the whole house from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor. So my
oh
mother get
wow.
off work and she ain't paid for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she breaking shit. That's how my grandmother, see it. Like, yo, you coming in here and you tearing up my shit. You see? Fuck me and hell with me. You understand? It's my
Oh yeah.
grandmother's house. Like my man, see, yeah, my grandparents were a bunch of gangsters, bro. Like my grandfather, he was a gun collector. He had like 2 life-size safes full of guns. I never knew why. Like shotguns, assault rifles, pistols, revolvers, you name it. he had it. Okay. And like my grandfather worked for the city. He was cutting trees down. My grandmother, again, she worked in like the switchboard at Elizabeth General at this time. And then my other grandmother, shit, she had Blue Cross and Blue Shield. So wasn't no Jehovah's Witness coming in my house growing up. We didn't go to church. We didn't have a church day. Okay, Sunday, you was going to the grocery store getting groceries for the week with your great grandmother. You know, like that was
Oh, we had
had
a couple of
structure.
Jehovah's Witnesses there too. In my
Yeah, we had
my
structure.
grandmother's house, they'll come in sometimes, but my grandmother would never she would listen, but she would never go in their lane. Like they would come in, they would explain, but my grandmother would be just looking at them like, I'm not about to switch nowhere from the Lord, from my place with the Lord. But she would listen to them every now and then. So it was just that
No,
type of
my grandmother
my grandmother played a
was a
role with it.
Tarrington smoker. She would smoke she would go get a case of Tarringtons and had them motherfuckers in the kitchen drawer. Like I knew exactly like I could like visualize that house like I was sitting in it yesterday. I swear to God, from a child's point of view, bro. You know how you can have those visions, like those flashbacks and shit. You see the steps, you see everything. Like, okay, my grandmother didn't play none of that shit. She didn't play none of that. Like she was like a true gangster, and like even to this day, I'm 48. My mother is 70. They've been beefing for at least 70 years. Yeah, he's 48 of my life.
My
They still
grandmother,
beefing.
she was too religious for that. See, she wasn't my grandmother wasn't a gangster. She was just that happy grandmother that had a lot, like her rules were her rules. She never turned from her rules. Like
Yeah.
all you could do was, abide by them. She would never turn from she's this type of person, she's gonna stay that type of person till, that's just how it was. It was only certain times that I guess, I say my mother could convince her, because my mother had to, certain times she would have to step out and, say, hold on, this is my son, and certain things like that, because my grandmother's strict rules. And being that, my father wasn't actually around, but, for the most part, I don't, it was just certain things,
Now my father passed when I was like 12 years old.
Moving out.
Yeah, my father was I was 12 when my father passed away. But hey, bro, look what wifey just brought me, bro. You see this right here? See what wifey just brought me? Shit.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, she got you a full plate. See, Vic, that right there, that's being married. That's what brings you gifts. Being married.
All right, but you got to make sure you find the right one, though. You can't get with any of them. You feel me?
That's right.
All right.
We got a guest. Vic, Stephen, look at that food. Stephen.
I saw that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What was that, breakfast?
Yeah, look, man, it's real. This is real. This is not AI. This is not AI.
No, I know. Pancakes, eggs, sausage, bacon.
Yeah, man, the IHOP Grand Slam right here, bro. For real.
Oh, you got that from
is that the Grand Slam? That's a Grand Slam.
She got
get that from IHOP, did you?
Hell no, I'm on my porch. I am literally, look, bro, I'm at the crib. Look, I'm at the crib, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right now.
My damn porch. Yeah.
Right.
I came out here because I ain't want the TV. Yeah, I came outside because I ain't want like the TV to be playing in row stream. You feel me? Because my wife watched the TV in the house and shit, so I came, on the porch.
Oh, appreciate that, Vic.
Yeah,
man,
man,
you enjoy your food though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was your people talking about last night?
What? No, I came up there because Bizarro, she was, she had me laughing because like, she was like extra lit. Like I ain't seen Bizarro lit like that like in forever. Okay.
She was.
Bizarro was on the goddamn moon.
Well, on her own
All
live.
right, last night. She was on the moon. Okay, I'm pretty sure like she probably still asleep right now. She ain't even woke.
Was she
Okay.
on her own live?
No, I said she probably still asleep, but did she
Oh,
get up?
yeah,
Is she moving
yeah, she was
around?
on her
Okay.
live. Vic was on her live with her. She said I think she said she don't really want to support the challenge today. But for some reason I feel like Fazara is gonna support it, I feel like on some level. But
Everybody gonna watch it.
she's pretty much against it. Because I
I wish
understand,
Man,
people
Fazara
would
about to
stop
be
saying
asleep.
they're
a
not
real
gonna watch
bad fallout.
something, because I feel like everybody should be supported. Like everybody, you don't have to promote the person, but you should at least watch so you know what's going on. Even if you are, you don't like the person, like don't try to like wish somebody's downfall what they're trying to do on here. That's messed up, because that karma, it works both ways. You wouldn't want people doing that to your production.
Yeah, but Stephen, that's the thing, like that's a tough one because if it's somebody that, I feel like it really stabbed you in the heart, y'all had a real bad fallout. Would you on some level want to support them, or would you steer
Well, you don't
away
have to.
from it?
Yeah, you don't have to support them, like promote the actual show, but you don't have to try to put a dog whistle out that you yourself's not not supporting it, so that your followers or your supporters don't follow along and do the same thing, because you're just trying to reduce somebody's numbers. I feel like you just don't
See,
have
the
to
way
say
of the land
anything. You don't
now,
have to say nothing
Stephen,
about it.
is very dog eat dog
I
world.
don't know, man. I think the intels go where they want to go regardless, bro. They like the army of Victor all.
Yeah,
Like, we don't put no restrictions on them people. They go everywhere. When I need them,
yeah,
I need them. Type shit.
that's right. Yeah, like I think everybody is trying to speak more of like where they stand. And I know definitely, yeah, Pizarro did not put no hold on anyone to say, oh, y'all can go over there. But she was just kind of speaking from her perspective on how she feels about, certain situations. So, that's more so how I feel like the B set there is evolving, because we did have certain content creators back when that was kind of like, y'all, if I don't go there, y'all ain't going there. But a lot has changed where that's not the case anymore. I see a
Yeah.
lot of, you can come on, yeah, if you want to go there, you can go there. I'm not getting along with that person right now though, so
I only
just
see
might
one
not see
person
me.
doing that
And it
though.
will get petty though. It does get petty. I will say, what we
Now,
might,
only person I seen do
you
that,
say
bro,
like go over top of
was
somebody.
Firebay. I saw Firebay do that shit to Cloud Diva.
Well, Ness does that. I only see Ness do that. She's the only CC I see
No,
over here that does
Firebay.
that.
No, not like Firebay, bro. Firebay was going back and forth with Cloud Diva, and Firebay sent 1,000 people in the Cloud Divas live, and then told them all to leave, and they all left, bro. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. Okay.
Oh yeah, Fat used to do certain things, but I've also seen Fado. This is something too, y'all. Y'all didn't. Some of the people that Fat used to beef with, she would actually help them. Like Peace Love. One time when she was going at it with Peace Love, she helped Peace Love more than she dragged her. She did, like, because she had a live, and then Peace Love had said something, and Fat Babe, all she really did was call her a follower, and she got her more views. Like I'll never forget that. Like she helped her more than she dragged her. That happens every so often where people was like, hold on, who is this Peace Love person that is attacking Fat Babe? And Fat Babe showed the people who she was, and they started supporting, they started subscribing to her channel even more.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely gotta put it, I feel like, where it's deserved. Oh, look, Vashi said, I miss Peace Love and Cluster. Cluster, yeah, was one of the first males that really, gay males over here, that had a sharp tongue. Like he would go at somebody. Hey, forget me, not love.
Send
Yeah,
me, forget me not. Oh shit.
but y'all, this has been quite alive.
Wait, bro, I gotta ask you a quick question before you end this. Are you the one that's having the bake challenge?
Debate challenge. You mean
Yeah.
what's no,
I heard
Stefan,
there were some challenges coming up, and I heard something. I think it was Jaden that was talking about something with a bakery challenge or something like a dessert challenge or something like that. Have you heard anything like that?
I did hear about a dessert challenge, but I don't think that they have fully came up with it yet. It's still like one of them. But she did say that, yeah. But I think it has something to do with uppity. Because they were talking about desserts. Like they wanted this supposed to be a 3-course meal, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, the one today, yeah, that's going to be a 3-course meal. But if whoever's throwing the bakery challenge, I definitely would like to participate in that. Whoever it is, it's if they're out there listening, because I am a personal chef with my own bakery, and I slay in when it comes with baking. So it's an art for me. Like I sketch my cakes out before I do them. Like I do weddings, I do the whole shebang. So I'll slay anybody when it comes to baking now.
The dessert challenge came up because we're doing a challenge when Love get back off her hiatus after this challenge. Trademark Fortune and her were going to do a head-to-head, but then they said, Trademark said, what about, this has never been done before, what about like you get a whole hour, just for a whole hour and a half, I think, or something like that, just for a dessert. And so and so we was contemplating that idea as well too. Ro, I thought you said that you was leaving.
I
Yeah,
know.
you said like that.
You know what Vic came up here.
And how you making me
I'm
look
rolling
bad?
them
Because
up,
they up there
PMO.
saying, they already saying I don't be clicking your link. But Ro, do you drop links often?
No, I don't
Thank
always.
you.
Don't try to get away out,
Yeah, I
Timo.
appreciate you everything you do for me.
Oh, please, we always together. I get him over there on my channel. We be
Yeah, I
together
know.
or whatever. But now they tell me I don't click your link like I click Pizza's.
You
Ro
show
don't drop
don't.
his.
You show don't. I never see
Ro
that.
don't drop his link like Pizarro do.
Yeah, that's my
He
fault.
comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning for 45. He comes on at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's right, boo. Yeah, that was lovely butterfly. She was.
I know. He's trying to play me, and not. I would love if you drop your link more often. I'd be over here before I would be a lot of places, but he don't drop his link often. And I respect it when he say he gotta go, because I know I can always reach him on the phone. That's better than any link.
Speaking of gotta go, I gotta go, bro. Thanks for having me up. Y'all have
Well,
a good
Stephanie, if we do the dessert challenge, then you need to come throw your head in, because I ain't never heard nothing about you owning no bakery, nothing about you being no dessert person. But
I have shorts with my cakes on. Well, it's more on my Instagram. I think I just have one short up of me baking on my channel. But yeah, it's I've been.
So if I
baking
take
for
over the
years.
dessert competition, you gonna enter it?
Yeah, I definitely will, and I'm gonna win too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get with Jake and see about it.
I do like multi-tier cakes. I do everything. Yeah.
Oh, damn! You do wedding cakes?
Yeah. Look, check my IG. Like I have a whole bakery. I've had my bakery for years now. Yeah, like it's
Stephen, we gonna get QB up in there now. QB,
what is QB from the Midwest?
He's from Chicago, ain't he?
He's taking a break, right?
Yeah, his whole name used to be QB from the Midwest.
But TMO, let me know about that. Keep me in the loop about that, and I'm gonna be listening and try to stay up to date on when that's gonna be. So I definitely want to enter that because that's definitely up my alley.
Okay, I'll keep you
I'll talk
out.
to y'all later.
All right,
Stefan.
Where Vic goes, so we can call Vic. Well, we finna close out. Vic, where your last words at? Where the hell you at?
Yeah, Vic was out there eating, boo. His wife had cooked him up some breakfast. He probably turned it up.
But so we go. This competition is at 5 o'clock Eastern time, Ro. Do you have any thoughts about who you think might take it? It could be anybody.
Yeah, boo. I mean, I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna do my best to not be no what's the word, bias, because I understand that Uppity paid a lot of money for that state, so that's why I really am gonna be like involved in knowing Uppity what you about to do with this state, because it's a lot of money that's involved with it. We don't know exactly what Lovely's cooking, but I'm gonna make
So
sure to stay on Lovely and see exactly what she got going on. But right now, with that Wagyu steak, I'm definitely take into consideration the amount of money that was put into it. I don't want to just
Hey,
say,
I'm picking
"Oh,
Lovely Love. Damn it, Lovely, I'm picking you, Lovely. Damn it.
no,
oh,
Ro, we
you
can't
being
take it. We
mad."
can't take the money in consideration, Ro, because if Love and Love have a piece of chuck steak that she paid $2 for, if she make it look good and make everything look good, we're not gonna give her no low credit just because nobody didn't buy. She didn't buy no expensive steaks. Now
Oh, we can't. Okay, yeah,
we gotta
you're right.
go and
Because
look at how they prepare it. And how they prepare it and how it look and how the presentation is, because she could make Love and Love could make a darn cheap ass pork steak look like filet mignon, So we got to go on how it look.
No, I had to pick Lovely Love because when she was challenged, it was her laugh. Like when Uppity challenged her, she just laughed. It was that diabolical laugh. Like I didn't already. You want to? I said okay. I said Lovely Love already got her finale set. Look.
Remember, they got to do
Yeah,
3
yeah.
courses, bro. They got to do 3 courses. They got to do appetizer, main, and dessert.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
when Lovely
understand that
Love
too, Lady
said,
Dimples. Yeah, that the
when she
paper
said, I
donated.
needed this.
The stickers were
I
still
needed this.
expensive.
I said, oh, shit. All right, y'all better watch out, man. Lovely Love gonna come out the gate like Brock Lesnar, niggas. You gonna come out that motherfucker, all right, ready for whoa.
But Vic, you shouldn't just put it on. You shouldn't just say, "Oh, Lovely," and check mark. Are you gonna look and see though if you might want to change your mind, or you already saying that you gonna
Of course,
choose?
if Uppity pull an upset, it'd be the, it'd be the shock of the world, like Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson. There. Who ain't gonna want to watch that?
Oh no, I never said that, Lady Dimples. No, I said light. See, y'all throw crush and all this. Like, ooh, I never said crush. That's what
Yeah,
Who you say she got?
Matt
Uppity can
said.
cook, but
Who you got a
Lovely
crush on, Ro?
Love take cooking more seriously.
He trying to say I had
You
a crush on
understand?
Ghetto.
We gotta
Oh hell
state the
no!
real facts here.
Hell no,
So
Ro. Now, Lady
Uppity, we
Dimple,
know
you up the
Uppity can
wrong
cook.
tree. Yeah, she can
Uppity
cook.
know how to cook. You feel me? So
Ooh.
Lovely Love though, she's more mentally in the game. Uppity comes in here as the rookie. She comes in here as the underdog.
That's right. I got you popping.
You feel me, Ro?
Well, no, Uppity cooks too, though. You have to understand, Vic, that Uppity always is cooking. So I mean, we can't just say she's the underdog because I've
Wait a
seen her make
minute.
some meals.
Okay,
She's
stat
been in the
wise,
competition.
who got more cooking wins, Lovely or Uppity?
Uppity has her little share of like
Let's count them up
winnings or
though.
almost
You gotta
winning.
count them up.
Love and Love probably has actually
Well,
won more. Love has probably won more.
oh, okay, yeah,
Right. Lovely Love did one
yeah,
more.
but the Uppity,
She did one more
she's
cook
always
off.
participating.
So she has to defend her title. I mean, I know what's happening here.
Well, Lovely
Lovely
just gave
Love has to
herself.
defend
Well,
her
Lovely
title.
just gave us. Well, Lovely, we can't count the title that she just gave herself for doing that Lunchable competition by herself. But other than that, though, she has been more competitions. I think Uppity has stopped doing competitions as much. But yeah, Lovely Love
Right.
probably has won more stuff around here as far as the money placements and stuff like that. Yeah, I give that to Lovely because she's been in my competitions and the ones that I've had something to do with. So I will say, yeah, Lovely probably has had more wins, but that don't matter
And
though.
she's more competitive. Lovely
Everybody
always
on a
want to
fresh
compete.
start for this competition. This is the head-to-head. They on a fresh playing field. We can't keep nothing in the outside in our mind. We got to just clear our mind today, Ro, and go with what they present today. We got to act like we don't know what kind of meat they bought. We got to just use our eyes.
Yeah, to
And
hell with what they bought. They still got to show up for the show.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
Because when showtime hit and the finale is there, it's all about what we looking at now.
right. And how
And we
they
are
played
gonna be
it,
looking
right.
and how
at
they played it, and how they played it too. Because if
everybody
it
gonna be
look
looking.
good, If it look good in the pot though, Ro, and they don't plate it up good and make it look good on the plate, then we gotta look at that too. It's about the presentation and it's about they technique throughout, Ro. And Ro, I need you to bring your shadiest shade. I need you to go into the word today and I need you to just start being shady all day so you can be all ready to go. I need you to go to the Wawa. I need you to be shady to the cashier at the Wawa. Everybody get shade today.
Call it down the middle, bro. Call it down the middle now, goddamn it. If one of them is
finna go get coffee.
And the other is McDonald's, call it down the middle, bro.
I'm finna go get coffee, Ro. I'm finna go get coffee, and I'm gonna be shady to the coffee person. I'm gonna be shady when I go get gas. I'm gonna be shady all day, Ro. So when we come, my shade is gonna be on point. Cause we can't be too nice. You got a habit of being nice. We'll be like, oh, look at what you did. You go, girl. No, we gotta balance it. We gotta be a little shady and a little critical.
Like this one in Buso.
When you don't be judging, you gotta judge like you don't know the person.
I should have been like, come on, y'all need to hurry up. Y'all taking too long.
That's what you do. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what you do. Time is ticking, bitch. What the hell y'all got going on? Okay, we're lovely. We done seen you do that one thing 2 times, bitch. Now come on.
You know, act like you don't know these people. When it's judging time,
hey,
bro,
you
don't know. Hey, what's going on? TMO, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's judging time. So you take the personal attachment, you sit that to the side, and you look at it from a business standpoint, like you don't even know this person that's presenting this item in front of you.
Right.
You feel me? And you judging the item. You're judging the item and not the person. You gotta remember that. You judging the item. I don't care. Yeah, you feel me? It's all about what they show you. You know what I'm saying? So once they show it to you, and like I said, there's gonna be a winner. Does that make sense? There's gonna be a winner, and somebody gotta take the motherfucking L. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, whoever is going to take the L is going to be upset. So just be prepared. Fuck it. You understand, Ro? Somebody gonna take the L, and they just gonna have to accept it, Ro. Okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Damn it.
I think people. Claudia said, I think people know about unbiased judging already.
I ain't got no bias. I'm pretty much, I don't have no bias between them two. So I'm good to judge this competition. Even though I may not get along and love to get on my nerves, I still can judge this competition fairly.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Do we have any more judges or is it just me and you?
Huh? Me, you, and New Biology.
Oh, yeah, Newbie. Oh, yeah, she is a good one, too, to have. Okay. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to call it like it is. And you said, okay, bring a little bit of shade. I didn't stay away from the shade because, you know, the shade can be hateful. The shade can be hateful. You know,
yeah, you don't go too to the ground. Don't go to the gutter. Just keep it right above the hell. Just keep it right above hell, right there in that little place.
I want to hear the truth, bro. I like a little tipsy, bro.
You know what, Basti? I should do that after show. That's a good idea, boo. You know what? I'm gonna tell Jake. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do the after show from the cooking contest. That's what I'm gonna do, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I need to tell Jake right now that she can toss it to me to do the after show. After we get through with this, we can talk about the contest right when it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's still cooling off. When the Wagyu steak is still smoking, we can go ahead right into the after show and talk about that steak. And talk about that, what Love gonna be doing, and talk about Love attitude, because you know she gonna bring one. Love, leave the attitude at home, because I ain't in the mood today. I might have to get with you on the goddamn judge floor. Look at Rob Rack over there. But anyway, okay, Ro, you go do your errands today, Ro. What you got to do today?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to slide myself, bro. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute.
Okay, Vic.
Okay, Vic. Thank you. First, I'm gonna get all this heat. First, I'm gonna get out this heat. Then I do have a video that I'm gonna make real quick for my other channel. Just get me some real cold to drink. I'm gonna get something real cold, and then hey, get ready for this.
Okay.
Because it's really hot out here today, boo. It's a hot day.
Yeah, it is. It's hot here too. And I still ain't even got my coffee, and it's 12 o'clock. So I gotta get my coffee. And then y'all, so stay tuned tonight, y'all. 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern on J Dunn's Dun Dada page. It's gonna be the head-to-head between Lovely Love and Uppity. And after the competition, we will be having the after show over at the Dream House. So stay tuned. Time to be announced, depending on what time they finish. And we'll be taking it from Dun Dada over to the Dream House. So thank you so much for supporting. And me and Ro will be right up there in all our glory, being shady, fun, and critiquing. And that's the way to close this out now, Ro. Let's close this out on that.
You're right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. And stay tuned for the challenge. Bye, y'all. All right, baby. Okay, y'all. And here we go. With some music. Thank you so much, boo. I appreciate you. All right, C-Mac. I hope we didn't get too much started. Oh, Lordy. Lady Dimple. All right, have a good morning, you guys. See you during the challenge.